North Star Alarm.
Before this video begins, we just wanted to say that we've taken the adding cameras, the viewing cameras, and the playback sections and have made a video individually for each of those. So we'll put those in the description if you just want to skip to those. You can watch those without having to watch the rest of this. Thanks, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to this overview of the Hik Connect app. Today we'll show you guys some basics, how to use your cameras on your phone, how to log in, and other things like that. So to create your account, you'll just click register right there and either create an account with your mobile phone or email address. The steps are relatively simple. So once you have created your account, it'll automatically log you in, but make sure to record your password in case you ever do get logged out, because we, as your provider, do not keep track of that. But to log in, you'll just click username right here and enter either your email or your phone number, whatever you use to create your account. And then you'll click password and enter your password. And then once you have entered your password, just click login, and that'll take it to your home screen. So once you've logged into your account for the first time, the first thing you'll want to do is add your cameras. So you'll either click here in the middle on add device, or you can click in the top right on the little plus sign and to add a device. For this example, we'll just click add device. There's a couple ways we can do this, but for today, we'll click scan QR code. It'll ask us to scan a QR code on our NVR. So to get to the QR code from your NVR, you'll need to know your either login or your pattern to log into the settings of your NVR. So for us, we'll right click, we'll click on menu right here, and we'll draw our login pattern. So once we get to the menu, this will look slightly different depending on which NVR you have. But the names for the menus are more or less still the same. So what you'll do is you'll click on configuration and go over to the left here, which says network. And then there'll be a menu called platform access, and you'll click on that. And then you'll just want to make sure that the status for the NVR is online. If it isn't, we have a couple of videos that you can check out that we'll put in the description that can address that. But as you can see, our QR code to add our cameras is right here. So once we've got to our QR code on our NVR, we'll just open the app here and we'll go to the QR code and scan it. And then our NVR will pop up right there. We'll click add. We can give our device a name. So for us, we'll just call it shop cameras. And then when it pops up for service provider authorization, you can just click skip on that, and then our NVR is right there. So to view your cameras once they're added is pretty simple. You'll just click the play button at the bottom here where it shows our NVR. That'll bring up our cameras. If it's asking for a code to view your cameras, that's a verification code that can be found in the same spot where you found the QR code to add your cameras, and you'll just put that in and it'll bring up all your cameras. To view any specific camera, what you'll do is you'll double tap it, and that'll make it full screen. And then from here, you actually have the option to stream it in basic 720p quality or stream it in HD high definition quality by clicking this button in the middle that says basic. And then you can switch back by clicking the button again. And now it's back in basic quality. And so this is influenced by your internet's bandwidth. So if you have a low bandwidth, it is better to stream it in basic quality. And then if you have a high bandwidth, you do have the option to stream it in HD. It's just really up to you and figuring out what works best with your internet. And then just to get back to all the cameras, you just double click on the camera and then I'll bring it back to this menu. So another cool feature of the app that you can use is the option to record playback right from your phone instead of having to use the MVR. To do that, you click the playback button here on the left in the middle of the screen, and that will bring up playback for the day. So to switch between cameras, you can just swipe, and that will switch between the cameras. So let's say we want playback from this camera, our color view camera, throughout the night. So down here where it says today, and it shows a little bar with the timestamp, you'll just scroll over to the time of day of the event that you're trying to record. So let's say for us that's 4 a.m. So we'll scroll to 4 a.m. and then it gives us the option that has the camera and the little record symbol. So if you just want to take a screenshot, what you'll do is you'll just click that camera. It'll take a picture, and you have the option to download it and save it to your camera roll or to share it. The other option we have is if we want to record a video of playback, which is a lot more common, you'll just click that record button, and that will start recording a playback video. It is important to note that you can't skip ahead and expect it to record. You have to let the whole clip play out. So that's just a heads up on that. Once your clip is done though, you'll click the record button again. That'll stop the video, and you'll click download, and then I'll save it to your camera roll. If you're a bit confused on where to find it in your camera roll, on the iPhone, it should just be the most recent item in your camera roll if you go to photos. And that's how you use the playback feature on your phone.